toy customization is not for children. We use dangerous chemicals and sharp objects and stuff like that, so YouTube algorithm, heck off. Hey guys, Cha-Chan here, and today we are repainting this monstrosity of a cheap dinosaur. It is horrifically cheap. Like, it probably didn't even cost a penny to make it. It's just not good. So I got this dinosaur in a bag of miscellaneous toys in a charity shop months and months ago. It has been sat waiting for me to paint it, and finally I had some inspiration, so I'm painting it. I gave it, 2 coats of acrylic paint to start with, just as a base coat. I am interrupting this repaint because I got Shoppies. Okay, so this is, what's his name? Prince Rowen Ruby, and I have wanted him for ever since I first saw him, but he's really hard to get in England. But finally, there was a shop on eBay who had him, and I was like, yes, I need him, and I bought him. So a quick little Shoppies unboxing. So here's the box, it's all sparkly, and it's sparkly. The back's pretty cute too. The back's more pastel coloured. These aren't actually glitter, but you know, it's just the back of the box. So we've got pictures of him and all of that stuff. I'm not going to read everything because, you know, other people do that and I just unbox. So I'm going to get him out of the box and then we will look at him. Oh, that just kind of comes out of there. That's cool. Get rid of that. Onto the floor it goes. Okay, so here he is in his little plastic. And I wish this thing was like a sticker, but it's just a bit of plastic that's glued in. That's our collector's sheet, which we're not really going to look at. Let's get him out. He's hugged by the plastic, so this could be interesting. I'm not very good at unboxing things. There we go, there's his little cape. Now let's get him out. Oh god, I'm scared, I don't want to damage him. I've waited so long. Almost got him. Almost. Yes! He is finally free and he's blurry. There we go. Let's bring him closer to the camera. So before I even got him out of the box, when he first arrived yesterday, I noticed some pretty big flaws with the paint job, such as one of the gems on his boot is missing, also the gem here has no paint, and the gem up here also has no paint. He has a very, very small defect in this eye here. If you can see it, there's some little white dots, but they just kind of look like highlights, so I'm not too bothered. I didn't actually realise this was a soft fabric, plastic. This is like a vinyl-y shirt thing, so I guess you could probably take it off, but I don't want to take it off, I'll just leave it on. The cape should just pop on. It was advertised as easy pop. So how do I do this? I've never actually unboxed a Shoppies before. This is my first Shoppies doll. Get that on there. There we go, his cape is on and he's looking handsome. So, I finally own him and he's adorable. Like, the sculpting on this is just amazing, I love it. And the colours, like, yes. I do wish there were more boy dolls in the market that were good. Or like, that appeal to me at least. I'm not really into those action men. I mean, yeah, I've got like Gormiti back there. You see him out of focus. Oop. But that's different. That's like a cartoon I like. But you know, I just wish there were more boy dolls available in girls' doll lines, or like typically quote-unquote girls' doll lines. I did the quotation marks out of camera screen, even though I'm recording. Okay. Well, this has been a quick little unboxing. I'm going to probably fix some of these paint defects myself. Oh, I forgot forgot to get the doll stand out of the packaging. He does come with a doll stand. Just pop it out. And he should stand on it like that. If I wiggle his foot in. Ooh. It's not too stiff, but it's a little stiff. There we go. Now that is cute. Money well spent. Oh, I paid £9.99 pounds for him, so £10. So not too bad. Quality is nice. I mean, it's really nice quality, aside from the paint defects. There's a little bit of like stray glue here and there, but it's not too noticeable. Paint's a little messy and wonky in some places, especially on the shirt, but I'll fix that myself. But you know, hands are pretty nicely painted, I guess. Overall, great doll. Would recommend, because it's adorable. Okay, I need to get back into painting that, because this is why you're here, I assume. Unless you came for this little unboxing, so okay, let's get on with the actual repaint video. We're back, and I'm sketching. We are sketching the designs that I thought I might do. I had a rough idea of what I wanted to do. Something colourful, but also maybe a bit edgy. You know, like scene emo kind of fashion. That's pretty cool. And that's what I did. These two sketches that you see now are not what I end up doing, because it just wasn't working. This first one had weird like pastel strawberries on it, and then the top half of the dinosaur was like pink and green and yellow, and it just doesn't look good. It looks very bad. But every design has to start somewhere. The next one I did looked kind of like a biker, to be honest. I don't know why it gives me biker vibes, but it does. Also, on the second one, I decided to try and give the top half of the dinosaur the colours of Turi, the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Dinosaur King. Since I love Dinosaur King, I used to watch it when I was younger, and I forgot it existed for a while, and then I remembered it, and yes, I love Dinosaur King, but we didn't go with this because I thought it just looked a bit out of place. So I start by sketching on where I want the rainbow to be, or where I want the colours to start and stop. You know what I mean. And then I paint them, and it takes me forever. It literally takes so long. I don't know, it just took like ages. I had to wait for each colour to dry before I could paint the next one, since I didn't want the colours to smudge and blend into each other. While I was working on this, I was watching a lot of toy tubers, such as Delightful. I mean, she's a doll customizer YouTuber, but same thing. I also watched some PS toy reviews, that's Paul and Shannon toy reviews. I watched some My World as well, I think. It was just some popular toy tubers, because I was in a toys mood, you know? Kinda looks like a panda. And so it became a panda, because panda good. So I painted a stripe around its arms, and I just kind of continued that stripe up the neck and onto the top of the head. Since the plastic mould is very obvious, it would look a bit weird if I didn't put something there. I had a really hard time keeping this in frame, making sure I didn't just paint out of the view of the camera. I at times had my arm around the camera holding the dinosaur, and I was painting with my other hand in the... you know what I mean, the camera was like being hugged basically. I also did a lot of things off screen as well, such as touching little details up here and there that I just would not have been able to do with my current setup. I say current setup, but it's being pretty permanent right now. Like, I haven't done anything with it. I did order a tripod arm thingy, but it just never arrived, and I got a refund for it because it it never arrived. Oh look, we're using the pastels. Anyway, I shade with some pastels. Delightful talks about how if you paint something one solid colour, or certain design elements, if you paint it one solid colour, it can look a little bit amateurish. And I didn't want this to look like I was an amateur, which to be fair I am when it comes to toy customizing. So I tried adding a gradient and it would have looked kinda okay. To be honest, I don't mind the look of this being solid colours, which is fine because as soon as I sprayed the Mr. Super Clear, the gradient disappeared. Well hey, I should have expected it really. Mr. Super Clear does tend to dull colours, at least like this. It can dull white watercolour pencil and pastel, and it can also dull pastel on black apparently. So take note. I do think this looked really cool when it was just the pastel on the dinosaur. It just had this cool like velvet look about it. It looked really cool in person. So I'm sketching on the bones with my pencil. What is it? What pencil is that? My Derwent Colour Soft white C720 pencil. You know, when I'm drawing bones, I used to get kind of embarrassed when I was drawing like the long bit and then the two circles, if you see what I'm saying. But nowadays I'm drawing a bone. Brain, chill out. You're lot 5. Well, I mean, like, I act like I am, so yeah. Anyway, this is a Sakura Jelly Roll pen in glitter. They're pretty cool. I find them quite useful for adding a bit of sparkle now and then, so they do take forever to dry though, which is a disadvantage. And so, he is done. Anyway, here's some photos and stuff. Let's go. I hope you enjoyed this video despite me being a little bit awkward, not knowing what to say for half of it. This is my first toy custom I've tried to edit properly. If you remember my last one, I still had my laptop, which did not like videos. Now I have my big computer which can handle things a lot better, so I'm trying my best. Links to all of my social medias are in the description. Please do not hit the like button as that probably hurts and it's not very nice, so maybe shake his hand instead. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope to see you in the next one, and bye!